I don't know how to start. SendouQ is pretty fun. So when I first got Splatoon 3, it was on the day it launched. Back then, before update 2.0, I was just some casual spamming tenements with Neo Explosion Splatoon 2, and I continued this with Vanilla Reflux at the start of the game. I was an absolute disease at this time towards my friends and everyone else around me. So how did I get into the competitive scene? Well, like I said, I was just a casual before 2.0, but after 2.0 when tenements got their spam ability nerfed, I had to change how I played completely. People in Splatoon 3 played more aggressively and fast, and this was something I had to adapt to, which is why I played weapons that fit them. Tetra, Wiper, and Stamper played into that aggression so I could keep up. However, that's where I faced my first challenge, the learning curve. Obviously, I couldn't just play these weapons and go in willy-nilly. I had to learn the ins and outs of these weapons, their strengths, weaknesses, positioning, etc. It was one of the main reasons I got into competitive Splatoon. The amount of plays you could do in a match or set can often be the best feeling, and being able to achieve higher feats you normally didn't think you were capable of makes it fun. With that being said, what does this have to do with SendouQ? Well, that is where we fast forward to the present year. Before I share my experience, a quick summary on what SendouQ is and how to use it. SendouQ is a competitive ranking system on SendouQ for Splatoon 3 to provide a more structured, team-oriented ranking. How it is fun is that you can set the preference from maps, modes, skill level, and voice chat you like. You can form a team you like to play with, join the queue, and once you find a team, you play a best of 7 sets and record votes that scores to the website, which was updated. All in all, this kind of matchmaking is perfect if you want to get into competition or something you and your friends can do for fun and play against other people. Now that we got the basics of SendouQ, what can I say from my experience? Well, as of knowing what the meta is like currently of Splatoon 3, with all of it being lots of AoE weapons like blasters and sustained specials like vacuuming around, I can say it's pretty rough. From being only exposed to stuff like SendouQ and Turf War with my friends, the environment is vastly different to what I'm used to. People not only play very fast, but they do it in such a coordinated setting, knowing which position to take and what the right choices are, all while doing it very fast. My first 2 sets were pretty rough. The first one I played got absolutely demolished, and the second one got pretty close until we fumbled. I currently have a 3 to 4 to win-loss ratio, which is not the worst, but there were some aspects I was definitely missing here. Will I ever try SendouQ again in the future? The answer? Honestly, yes. It will be difficult to try and adapt to the competitive scene, and getting the feel of fighting meta weapons people often use and shift to will be difficult from. On top of that, map design and what weapons will be strong there will be some time getting used to. Being an iron rank, the lowest rank, isn't helping my case at the seal ceiling. It's something I have to work towards. Despite all this, I do enjoy the new system. It allows me to have skill expression, receive a learning experience, most importantly, forming connections with the community. Being in the competitive scene can allow you to talk more with other people in the community and form bonds with them. Splatoon is a team-based game after all, so having bonds with those you play will fuel the experience even further. Overall, SendouQ is a fun new experience that can be accessed not just for competitive players, but casuals who want to get into the scene or just have a fun time overall. I hope I get to do more sets in the future, and if this video gets popular enough, I may do another one. I'll see you all next time.